Hi Aquarius, welcome to the Alchemist Tarot. So, um, how are you? How are you doing? Listen, it was a rough day today. It was a little rough, but it wasn't too bad, you know what I mean? And I'm going to start off with the Archangel Michael, Vocal, and we'll go from there. I don't really have any messages right now. I just feel like I need to just go. It's go time. Maybe that's the message. You don't got time to waste, you know what I mean? You just need to go. Father, God, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for your love, guidance, and protection. Please send your love, guidance, protection over these messages. What messages do we have for Aquarius? Let it go. Put your creative energy into action. Your loved ones are safe. And your prayers are being answered. So, heavy on the let it go. It says, it's number 18, let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever the energetic connections to the past so you can embrace your future. Number 25, put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Number 41, your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. I see a lot of swords, okay? Swords also have to do with communication. The horn, wow. This is like someone getting some communication out. Maybe you've been holding back how you've been feeling. And I don't know which one to go next with. I'm going to go with the Kipper and see and clarify the let it go. Should I? What should I use? I feel like I should use this one. The Norman. Clarify this let it go. So see, there's a path. There's someone here that's like very immature that you could no longer move forward with. You're trying to go down a path that's no longer available to you. Which I'm getting an immature person, like someone who's immature, and you can't go on the path with them because there's a reason. So something might abruptly end, okay, with someone. They have a lot of growing to do, so I feel like this is a person has a lot of growing to do, okay? What's this about? What's this energy about with this let it go and not being able to go on a path? Oh, wow, off the rip. I'm still trying to get used to the hour part because I'm so used to just having the 10 minutes on TikTok. Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok, The Alchemist Tarot, The Alchemist with the K, okay? So this talks about Ace of Wands, talks about taking actions. This is talking about taking actions to like let something go. There's loss here. It feels like being left out in the cold. Like it's almost like this is you taking actions to leave somebody out in the cold because you need to let it go. It's not. This also tells me that it's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Wow, look, time to go. You see all these signs, Aquarius? Like this is like, and then the heart chakra is under that. I'll clarify more with this, but the Hierophant. It's time to let go of a relationship. All this let it go is referencing a relationship. The Ten of Swords, the Lovers, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. So this is a couple. So look at this couple is in reverse, okay? This is not good when they're in reverse, because this talks about like a couple that's not like, there's a couple that's not good for each other, that's not letting go. Okay, they're really, what's happening is this love is just causing them pain. So it's almost like, one second. Yeah, the relationship is causing pain. The passion and desire in it is causing pain. But neither one wants to like let it go or leave. But the problem is the more you hold on to this relationship, the more you are ignoring that it's really not, like, you're not being honest with yourself that it's not what you want. It's not what you want. It might have some nice like benefits, okay? But there seems to be a reason why this isn't good for, like, it's either because there's a masculine here that needs to grow up, okay? And they're not at a mature level yet to be in a relationship. And while it's like two people on two different vibrational frequencies, so like, how are you supposed to work with someone who's not on your level? Look at, wow, there's like a whip to this new beginning. Like, there is this new beginning that you're trying to wait for with this person is just causing, the whip talks about, like, it could be violence, it could be some type of hurt or pain, okay? But the problem is if you're having hurt and pain, okay, wait one second. If it's like, this is like a relationship causing pain, that too much pain that there can't be a new beginning. It causes too much, it could be too much drama. Okay, let me see what this puts your creative energy into action is. Look forward to something luxurious for yourself. Like, this is like leaving a relationship and then also identifying that there's more things to life than a relationship. There's more things to life than a guy or a girl. There's more things to life for you that you could be putting your energy towards. And really, this is talking about reaping abundance for yourself. This is a luxurious, like living a luxurious life, okay? Yeah, see, there's a man here. Look at, there's a man in reverse, the fox in reverse with the tower. And I think what it is this man isn't being fully honest, like, about how he feels, because the heart's here. This man's also not fully honest in identifying that, you know, he's not ready. You can't force somebody to be ready. So it's almost like someone that's playing along with the ride, okay? So the reason you need to put your energy, or it's saying about putting your energy into something more luxurious, something more, it's about valuing your time, okay? Once you put value into your time, it's very hard for people to of lesser value, not of lesser value, but just like, if you know if it's not reciprocal, then you need to take your energy back to like put it towards what will be reciprocal. So you bring a lot of value to whatever type of situation you're going in. So you want to like work towards something that's going to reap some type of abundance back to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be over here dealing with nonsense. What else is it? Yeah. There's also possibly new love that comes in too, like, but I don't see you putting action into new love. I see you putting more action into identifying the good parts of a relationship, that this person, just because this person isn't ready doesn't mean that they didn't care about you, that they didn't love you, that they didn't have a heart. You know, they really did care about you. And it's about you having a new dream, a new vision, okay, wish fulfillment when it comes to like who you want in a partner, what type of partner you want to have. So this is like somebody having a partner who is immature, isn't stable. You know what I mean? I feel like, I mean, it's a boy. You can't really build a family or a luxurious life or have a foundation with somebody who's at a immature level, okay? And it's about putting your energy towards what do you want, okay? I want a partner that can be just as abundant as I am, give just as much love as I do, can be you know what I'm saying? So there's abundance and love, and I feel like you bring abundance, and then you're dealing with someone that might not be able to. Like, this is a type of person. This is like a doctor. Okay, I'm just giving an example. This is like a doctor being with a janitor. Like, you know, this is like. Oh yeah, I wanted to take that wish fulfillment card. This is like somebody. There's different levels. I'm hearing there's levels to this shit. Okay. Clarify this right here. Yeah, like you might have had a hard time identifying the fact that you decided to take a leap in something that really could have been like not in your best interest. Like that's the partner you chose wasn't really like, it left you feeling not stupid, but just like, I took this leap of faith. I could have been a little like, it's like someone being a little naive to identify like the reality of the situation, which is this isn't the partner for you. This isn't wish fulfillment for you. This isn't what, it's like you're forcing something that you know. You know what I'm saying? It's I feel bad because it's like two people that care about each other, but they're just not good for each other. You know, they're just not, it's just not a good thing. Like, and it's like holding on to something you know that you, at the end of the day, you in the back of your mind have created a whole nother scenario of like what you want things to be. And like, you have to accept that it's not going to be with this person. This person isn't going to, like, because I get that this person is like a grown adult. See, he's like a grown adult, but he's too like immature to like, what's this? It came out in reverse. I feel like this masculine's looking for like a mom. I know that's messed up to say. You probably thought at first, your intuition told you that when you got with this person, that this person probably like hyped themselves up a little bit. Sorry. Try to like look cute. This person like hyped themselves up a little bit, and then after a while being with them, you're realizing that like they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't do certain, like, I don't know, I get this sense of like you would have to do everything, and on top of that, this person doesn't even like, this is like you going to someone's house and realizing like, not someone's house, this is like you going to, okay, so the first day, right? The first day, it's great. You know, they portray themselves a certain way, which is like they're a man and, you know, they take care of this and take care of that. Okay, 3 months later, remember that SpongeBob? 3 months later, right? Okay, you're going to this person's house. They don't cook, they don't clean, they don't do no laundry. It's like, and then it's like they're expecting you to do it, but like in a way where it's like this. Because I listen, I like to, you know, do for my man or whatever. But my thing is, there's this sense of like, it's not in the romantic sense. It's like they were so spoiled by the parent that they almost looked at, it's like disrespect. I don't know if it's disrespectful or if it's just there's like a lack of moral when it comes to like things they should already know how to do on their own. They're codependent on whoever else to like do it for them. So this is like, for example, if it were you, right, and you were, because I get that this is a feminine I'm speaking with, in reference to a masculine, but it could definitely be the other way around, okay? If these traits apply, this person could definitely be a grown woman that acts like a child, like, and doesn't have anything really going, so when you made this decision to get with this person, at first things were all good, and then as time went on, you're starting to identify that, like, you have to, like, this is like, I feel like this is harder for a woman and man dynamic, like for the woman to be in this position where, you know, for example, she's the breadwinner, and like she's looking at her partner, and her partner's not doing anything to like add up or like make changes or like be motivated to do better for themselves. It's like they just want to stay stagnant and then stay in this place that doesn't allow them to grow because of their own like ego or their own like control issues. I get that this person has a lot of control issues. That's why they're stuck like this, because it's like somebody who has OCD. Not OCD. I don't know. It's like you can't, like, you try to, it's like someone that you try to tell, like, hey, why not this and that, and they get super offended or super sensitive about any suggestions or any criticism. But like, what's weird about this person I'm getting is that they like to criticize other people. Like, they'll judge. This is weird. It's like somebody who really isn't in a position to be judging people, but they do. Okay? So, anyway, I'm just giving you a breakdown of like the energy I feel from this person, and why, like, what the imbalance is, and why it seems like you have to pull back your energy and let go of the relationship, because you're realizing that you're maybe overcompensating for where this person, like, wherever part of the relationship this person lacks in, you have to like you have to make up for it. And on top of that, it's like that and then some. So it's like, who wants to be in a relationship where you have to do everything? Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, pull your weight. Like, and I feel like your intuition was telling you, but like you kept trying to like move it along, because maybe you like their personality, maybe they make you laugh, okay? But when you really, at the end of the day, identify like what is wish fulfillment for you, like what you should be putting your energy in to get here, it's identifying what your needs are, what you want in a partner, how you want your partner to be with you. Like, at what point are you going to identify your needs and wants, instead of like turning a blind eye to your own needs, and then like sticking around with someone who's not even identifying your needs, or even making, like, you have to understand this person's not making any changes. And this goes back to the self-love, okay, Aquarius, that like, when are you gonna identify that, like, if you loved yourself enough, you wouldn't be putting up with this? And not just that, but like, you would have worked towards looking, like, when you're dating or getting with people, you would have looked for certain aspects and making sure that they reach those standards for yourself, okay? But like, you kind of feel like you decided to be with the person and you ended up feeling foolish, but there's no need to feel foolish, because it's almost like your intuition told you that this would be a foolish thing to do, but this was a lesson, okay? This is somebody who you were attracted with because of what they taught you, essentially, which is, you know what you do want, and then you know what you don't want, okay? And they just helped you get a step further to where you really want to be, instead of where you feel like codependency keeps you trapped in, okay? Release and surrender. You see what I'm saying? This is all about letting go and like releasing, surrendering, accept. Like, I just get all this. There could have been an incident that occurred. Okay, I'm getting a vibe of like there was definitely a heated, passionate argument. In that heated, passionate argument, both people felt spiteful and both people felt like upset with the other person. Like, I feel like this guy is upset with the partner because not only is the partner doing better than him, or like, I feel like this is a masculine who feels bothered by the feminine making more money than him, or being in a position that's a little bit more where he should be, I guess. But like, why blame her? You need to like look in the mirror. This is another thing about this person's character traits, is like, they're the type of person where it's like, it's okay if they do it, but it's not okay if you do it. Like, I get this like sense of like, you can't do this and you can't do that, but they can do that. And then it's like, but you know, there's like the sense of inequality here. Like, this person doesn't like when you know, say if you both want the same thing, if it interferes with like how it makes them feel, they feel like you shouldn't do it or can't do it, but wouldn't care how it make you feel, and they would do what they want to do. You get that energy, like that imbalance there, but you're over here worried about this person and how it makes them feel, but it's like this person doesn't give you the same consideration. And I think that's what caused this heated argument, is like something about either a person, the person's character traits that identify that like they're very unfair. Like the relationship it's reached the precipice where you've identified that the relationship is unfair and it's not balanced, and you're asking this person to like, can we do something to move this forward? And instead of this person identifying where the issue is or the root cause of why there's a problem in this relationship that probably has great potential to be great, this person doesn't want to look in the mirror or look at the factors. So now it's like, you got to put your energy, you got to let go and put your energy into like what you do want, because this person's not capable or willing to like work towards that. And it's almost like, I feel like the feminine I'm talking to feels like they almost have no choice, because this person's characteristic traits, they're very stubborn, they're very egotistical, and they don't want to be like keeping it real with themselves at like what they need to do or how they need to present themselves or how they need to show up in the relationship. They feel like they can do what they want, but they expect you to do certain, like, back to where I said there's an imbalance as far as how he thinks the relationship should be compared to how you think it should be. And I'm sorry to say it, but this person's immature viewpoints are what's blocking the way of getting this relationship to grow. So you're at this point where you have to choose yourself or this person, and that's why this whole thing about letting go, release and surrender, you know, this relationship, and what was the other one here, time to go, like it's pretty much reached at its end. Like there's no this path right here that you were on, like you were going towards, you can no longer go down this path. You see what I'm saying? So like there's no more there's nothing more to learn, there's nothing more to grow, like there's no more room to grow. So I think you understand that. Even this 5 of Pentacles is right here. Like you might feel very hurt or left out or feel lost about this, but really, truly, if you think about it, it's probably like, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like this is like, take the lessons you learn from it and identify like what aspects of this relationship helped you learn something new about yourself in towards finding a partner that's better suited for you, you know, as to what traits you don't want in a partner and what traits you do want in a partner. Okay, but for now it looks like putting your energy into yourself and what you want and your needs and like what you require, it seems to be the focus, okay, as to what you need to put your energy into. As far as put your creative energy into action, put it into yourself, put it into healing, put it into communicating truths. Even there's a music sign in the background. There could be music that helps you with like healing this relationship too. Okay. Your loved ones are safe. What's this about? You could also be worried. Oh, the other thing I'm getting with this, your loved ones are safe. I feel like there's a codependency with this person. Like you're worried if you leave, that this person won't be able to like. It could be to the point where you don't know if this person will be able to take care of themselves. This is weird. So I got the whip in reverse with the ship. Now. And obstacles. The mountain talks about obstacles. The whip with the ship. There could be obstacles coming towards you. There could be obstacles here from you leaving. Like it could be. If you have a house with this person, you could feel like if you leave this person the house, right, that they're gonna like go bankrupt because they're not responsible enough to make the payments, or like if you leave this person doesn't know how to make their own doctor appointments, and like maybe they have a health issue and you're worried that like there might be some consequences to leaving the relationship, and that's what the obstacle is of you being able to leave. Like you have an obstacle here that stops you from trying to move on and like with your ships to go somewhere else, because you're worried about the consequences. I mean, they might not be complete violent, terrible, like possible violence consequences, but they're consequences that like it seems like you're overthinking about what would happen if you left. And that's and the sad part here is like, if you really think about that, like, do you really want to be with this person anyway? Because you're only concerned is like about this person's well-being. You're not really concerned about the love in the relationship, or like if you really sit and think about what this relationship meant to you, I think you would identify that maybe you didn't really like love you could have fell out of love with this person a while ago, because I'm getting that like you just kind of been like autopilot. The sun's here too, and I feel like that's what was being revealed, and it's like the divine's letting you know, like, listen, this person's a grown adult, okay, and they have lessons to learn too, and you're not responsible for them. This is a grown man, like they have to be responsible for themselves. You don't need to be over here stopping your life. Like you got to realize you have some codependencies too, and it could be overgiving. It could be about the lesson of overgiving, and how like you're keeping yourself in situations that aren't good for you because of you, and you always thinking of other people's needs outside of yours. And it's okay to have your light shine and be helpful, but you don't want to be helpful to a detriment where it stops you from moving forward to things that are better suited for you, because this person's just like, I'm not gonna say they're mooching or like leeching, but like they're definitely codependent. This whole situation has this big aura of codependency, and people not really like in love with each other. There's benefits to the relationship, and then there's like worries of the relationship, so you guys just stick together because it's comfortable, instead of like actually like being together for the value, like the real reasons you should be in a relationship together. It shouldn't be because you're someone's sick, so I need to be with them. Like that sounds kind of like shallow. I'm just saying, like, you see how it kind of sounds shallow, that you're only with the person because they're sick. You're not with the person because of them, and that's what I'm getting here too. And listen, we all been through that too. Okay, clarify this, because it seems like you're the biggest obstacle from you moving forward. Yeah, you're anxious about leaving because you're worried about this person's well-being, and you could be right now contemplating the decision. That's what the Two of Pentacles is trying to balance out the factors. Like, is it the best idea to do this? Is it the best idea? The best idea is what's best for you. Okay, that's the best idea. Okay, not I feel like somebody's too much in their head about somebody else, instead of like, what about you? You know what I mean? What about you? Like, it's like someone's not even thinking of themselves, or like what they want, or like their life. Like you are in control of your life. Okay, there's nobody else that can like. You're in control of your life. So until you love yourself enough to identify that, like, where the boundary needs to be when it comes to caring about people, because you can care about people, you can love people, okay, but there's got to be a boundary here as far as the extent, because I'm truly getting the fact that someone's only worried about someone because of, like I just told you, as far as those examples, this person's too immature. So it's like, you guys could have got a house together, and you feel like if you leave the house, it's going to go in foreclosure, and you're worried about this person's credit. Like, it's getting a little like, listen, if that's what happens, that's what happens, okay? And that's what this grown-ass adult needs to go ahead and learn. You need to go ahead and worry about you, because you're responsible for your life as well, and whatever your choices that you have, okay, moving forward. You shouldn't be looking back at a person that like, that should already tell you that this person isn't a good partner. Like, if I don't know, this could have been something that's been ongoing. Like you've had this behavior that's been ongoing, and you've been enabling this person, and you actually, like, I'm not saying you got brainwashed into it, but I do get this sense of like somebody has to like turn off the switch that made this person. I'm getting that this person was like somebody's entire world, like, you know, but not for the right reasons. It's like, I hope you're catching what I'm saying here. See, this is, like I said, this is about you creating an imbalance to yourself with this toxic behavior, this toxic codependency that you have. It's creating the imbalance not just in this person's life because you're enabling them, but it's also causing an imbalance in yours because you're causing your own codependency issues is not allowing you to move forward in a healthier dynamic, which has boundaries, okay? The problem here is you're in this Knight of Cup energy that really wants to help, really wants to love, really wants to care, but like, where's this cup? This cup, like, this person, see how this person's like looking around to see where they can give their cup, but they're not even concerned about like, are you thirsty, sir? Do you want some of that cup, like some of the water out of that cup? Like, you haven't drank in 3 days. Like, don't you think you should have some water? But this person's over here like, where do I give my cup? Where do I give my cup? It's like, okay, but what about you? Aren't you thirsty? Don't you have needs? I mean, you're a human being. You need to drink water. You get me? And this is how it ends. Walking away. 8 of Cups. And healing from the heartbreak and allowing a new beginning to come to you. Yeah, the problem is this should not be a confusing factor for you. You're creating the confusion. I'm getting here that you're creating the confusion because this is something you shouldn't be ignoring or shouldn't be like, because I don't know if somebody's in denial here. All right. Let's get the Kipper out for these. Message of concern. Look at this. Wow. So we had marriage, message of concern, which was in reverse. The main male's in reverse. Poverty. Wow. Courtship's in reverse. The pathway's in reverse. And the coffin. It's done. The last card is change. I think I've said enough here. I'm getting that you deserve, like once you reveal or come out of this denial, like this, I feel like someone's secretly in denial about what a 10 of Pentacles should look like. And you know that it doesn't look like this. Okay? That was pretty quick for y'all, to be honest with you, because it seems like it's very I don't want to say cutthroat message or, cut and dry message, but like it really is. This is a completely Aquarius about letting go of a codependent relationship that has held you back, and you're not even in it yourself. Like, and all these swords here is about communicating that truth. This is what this message of concern that you haven't said. You either haven't said this yet, but like all the things I pulled out for you, like, I'm sorry, but like it's like I get this energy of like when you gotta pull the plug, okay? Nobody wants to pull the plug. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to. But do you want to keep suffering? Do you want to keep going through, like, it's like I honestly feel like this is like beating a dead horse. Whoever this is for, and they know what I'm talking about. They know that it, like, the relationship's like beating a dead horse. Like, they know this person has issues. They're not meeting them where they're at. They're not willing to change. They don't even like court you properly. You know what I mean? It's like they just really need a mom. Like, this person needs a mommy. They don't need a partner. They have to go through certain lessons to like graduate to certain levels, just like you did. Just like you had to go through harsh lessons to get you to where the point where you are now as a responsible adult that makes decisions and tries to do the best, have the best for themselves, but you just so happen to choose somebody as a partner that is just not on that level. And they're not willing to be on that level. So like you already know that this person's never going to be what you want, because that's at the end of the day what you want. You want somebody just like yourself, and you're over here stopping yourself because you're worried about this person's well-being, and they're a grown adult. You are not their mommy, okay? You are not their mommy. Like I said, nobody wants to pull the plug. Nobody wants to be that guy, okay? I get it. But you are doing yourself such a disservice, and it is not an act of self-love when you're out here putting other people ahead of your own self, your own life. Time waits for no one. Like, how long do you think you're going to do this? You're going to do this for the rest of your life and always be unhappy and never know what it's like to really be truly happy because you're being with somebody that, you're settling for because it makes you, it does enough. No, that's poverty conscious, and that's what's going to be exactly reflected to you because this is how you treat yourself. So now you got a partner who treats you like that too. Until you start loving yourself and treating yourself like gold, and that, no, these are my standards, this is what I want, this is what I need, and that's it. And then you're going to only be able to have that reflected to you, or it's not going to happen at all. So it gives nobody the choice to put you in a position to make you feel like you have to settle or have to put up with certain things that you really don't have to put up with. Okay? And nobody's perfect, and no one's saying a relationship is going to be perfect and not have their faults and stuff. But some faults are codependent, they're toxic, they're people have to either accept truths about themselves, and if they don't need to be in relationships because so this is how selfish these people like this are. They expect everybody to just deal with it. They just expect everybody to just put up with, all this nonsense that's making them toxic and codependent. And that's what makes it injustice to you, because they're not even thinking of you, of what you have to put up with dealing with this individual who has these behaviors, okay, who doesn't want to get up off their ass and make changes for the relationship, because that's what a person who wants to be with someone would truly do. If they know that they were lacking somewhere or needed to make changes or what A, B, C, and D, they wouldn't be giving you this hard time. It wouldn't take them 5 years to change. It wouldn't take you to poke and prod. It wouldn't take you to do any of that. You explain that this is the problem. You guys sit down, you explain that you have this issue. What is this person going to do about it? How are they going to change? If they are giving you pushback or basically not considering your feelings or not wanting to have those conversations because it's not, they're having a hard time being emotional or having depth in their conversations and actually doing something about things that hurt you or make you feel like you don't feel happy, and this person doesn't even care about that, you need to identify why you chose this person, because this person is clearly not even considerate of you. You know what I mean? And I'm always gonna be a raw, uncut person that's gonna tell it like it is. And I do this with all my clients. I tell them like it is, but this is what it is, and you either gonna accept it or not. You want to be with somebody that's gonna treat you like freaking bologna sandwich with mustard, old sandwich bread for the next 5 years? Fine, you do that, but don't complain. Don't be coming watching tarot readings and seeing if they're gonna change, because you already know they're not gonna change, because you know that you dealt with them for the last 10 years doing the same thing, or 5 years or 2 years doing the same thing, and you try to have conversations and they didn't want to make those changes. So what makes you think that in 10 years they're gonna do it? It's stupid. Like, let's keep it real. It's asinine at this point. And I feel upset for you, because it's like someone that's clearly showing you that they don't consider you enough, but you consider them to the point where you're stopping your life and like where you could be and like who you could be with, because you're concerned about their inadequacies as a codependent adult that needs their mommy to do everything for them. Aquarius, this is all you. This is all up to you. I'm just the messenger. You know what I mean? These are the messages from your guides and guardian angels, okay? Sometimes dear you, sometimes you feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. Exactly. Like, this is how this person makes you feel. You've tried having the conversations. You've tried to say what the problem is. This person didn't hear you, didn't care to change, didn't care to understand how it makes you feel. None of that. In fact, this person is the type of person who will probably not even let you finish and then like gaslight you to make it seem like you're the problem instead of identifying their own fucking their issues. You want somebody to make you feel bad for saying something that they're doing that hurts you? Question yourself and look, and you need to question where your self-love is at, honey, because this ain't it. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Wow. I'm going to read that again. You are ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Why do you think they're telling you to do that? This is all the shit I just had. Like, we got all the cards of talking about letting it go. Yeah, that's what it was. Why do you think they're telling you this? Why do you think they're telling you this? Okay? Because they got something better for you. Because the universe heard your prayers. Your prayers were answered, and now, wow. And trust the guidance you're receiving. Trust in the universe that you might not know, but the universe knows, and the universe knows that you weren't happy here, that you didn't want this anymore, that you wanted something better for yourself, that you were tired of being upset and tired of asking and begging and pleading for the basics, okay? And now the universe is telling you, okay, give it to me. Give it to me, give it to God, give it to us. We will replace it. We will give you better. We will give the abundance that you honestly deserve to reap. And then you're over here holding on, not letting go, okay, trying to keep, like, cuz I don't know what's going to happen to this person. That's not your problem. I just got done doing a reading that's not your problem. It's like, it's almost like scaling through here too. Let me finish this. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. And it looks like someone on the chariot but it's a Cupid on the chariot, like with, and it says with love. You see that? You see that Cupid that's like on like it looks like like the chariot card. Where's the chariot card? Let me see if I can find it. Like it looks like there's love coming towards you, like the universe is gonna bring you new love, or like something along those lines. Okay, so here's the chariot card. See the chariot? It talks about moving forward. Wow, see, it talks about moving forward, letting go, moving forward, because there's, and then this is a Cupid, so this is only going to be that I can identify as moving forward so you can find new love, or new love finding you. Trust it. You heard what they said. All right, I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I'm just following them. I'm just forwarding the message. Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to spirit, your fixed ideas about being concerned about other people when they're not concerned about your well-being, or how you're going to do things, or what's going to happen to you. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to get spicy, but I'm irritated for you. Okay, because I love you and I want the best for y'all, all y'all. I want us all to win. I want us all to find love. I want us all to be happy. I want us all to get married and find that person that fits the bill. Surrender your fixed ideas to spirit, who knows what is in your highest good. And can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In the appropriate form. Not no little boy. I'm sorry. I feel like my shadow is like whoever this masculine is, they're triggering me a little bit. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Release and surrender. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. Look I'm telling you, there's with love again. And listen, these cards, they always have a different saying, and this is weird. These both say with love. And they both show like a symbolism of Cupid, okay? You see that guy? It looks like a little Cupid just chilling on like a fountain, or like, but yeah, there's all these like Cupid references, and like allowing Cupid to bring something new to you with love. All right, last thing. We're at 48 minutes. And I didn't really get to clarify your prayers being answered, but we'll probably do that last. Aquarius. Be at peace with the changing seasons of life, for they are all aspects of the divine journey of your soul. Oh my God, yes. See that? In this flower that's blooming? This is allowing you to bloom in a different way. You might not see it now, but you will be at peace after this is done. I'm telling you. Because your inner authentic self didn't really want to stay in this relationship anyway. If you kept it real, I don't care how long, I don't care how bad it sounds, I don't care how it makes you look, I don't care about none of that. I care about my collective being on the path that serves them. Okay? Not the path that serves others to the point where we're blocking our own blessings. We're not allowing the things we want. We're not manifesting because we're serving other people so much that we're not even that we gave up on our own dreams. And I'm telling you that lack of self-love is just only going to reflect back to you, and that's why you're going to be going through suffering until you say, no, I have feelings too, and I matter too, and what I want matters too, and how I feel matters. And just because you feel how you feel doesn't mean that dictates should take away from how I feel. And your lack of concern for that too bothers me. And how come you don't put all this effort with my needs and what I need met, but you want me to put all this effort to yours? Why is it that yours is so much more important, and then you're wondering why the relationship isn't working because you don't have the common sense and decency to realize that it can't always be about you? Maybe pick up your own goddamn shit. I don't know. I'm getting some of that, like, they're I'm not saying they're dirty, but they leave shit, like the way that they leave things around, or like garbage, or like dishes. It's like you'll ask them to clean up and then they don't clean up. Like, I get a feminine that has told a masculine, like, I feel like this feminine feels like she even feels like she's his mom. Your prayers are being answered. I feel like this is the future. What do we have? Look, the prayers answered. What we have to look forward to for Aquarius with the prayers being answered? Two of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're to not give into this. Your indecision. So basically, you were still making the decision, and you could have did this at night. There could have been, you had times where you were in your bed crying about this situation, and you were like, God, why am I in this? God, why can't I get out of this? I don't want to give into this anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. You said that at some point. Somebody here was like, they said that they didn't want to give any more to the relationship. They prayed to God that finding a way so that they don't have to give into this relationship anymore. They don't have to keep investing and putting effort. They just want to, like, be able to get to this point where they don't have to do any of that. Okay? But then there was always in the like the same thing I'm telling you about, this codependent like thing of like, oh, well, what happens to them if I leave, and this and that kept you in this indecision. But your prayers are being answered about you being able to not have to give into a relationship you're just not happy in, and like you've tried to play it off, but you can't fake the funk. Look, to come out of, remember you were all anxious about it, to come out of this anxiousness. You see what happens when you pray? To not be so confused about what to do with your life, to not feel alone, to not feel like you're not listening to your intuition anymore, because that bothers you. I'm telling you, when you don't listen to your intuition, that shit will eat you alive. When you know that something's not right, when you know that this right here is the denial. This right here is the being in denial of you not listening to your intuition, of knowing like this ain't it, this isn't what I want, and here comes the Tower. And that's exactly what the divine brought with that argument that we were talking about earlier. That was divine intervention, because that was part of your prayer. They only did what they thought was best for you. You might be hurt now, but you're not going to be hurt in the next 6 months when you're having a good time and you're going on your new date and you're enjoying somebody that is at your level, and you're not having to put up with having to like somebody dragging off your coattails and being somebody's mommy, and being able to experience someone who's self-sufficient, and being able to experience someone who washes and cleans and knows how to cook, okay, at the basic level. We're not sitting here asking for freaking Chef Ramsay, but my God, we're not asking for a maid as a man. We don't want no feminine ass man that's that like, crazy, but my God, what you were asking for wasn't a lot. And some of you were guilted into thinking you were asking for too much, and that was a lie. Just remember, they heard you. They heard your cries. They heard when you were upset. They heard when you were asking, what do I do now? I tried my best. I tried my hardest. I put all my efforts into this life with this person and it's not going anywhere. What do? I don't want to feel like this anymore. And guess what they did? They came through. They came through. Thank your guides, your guardian angels. Thank the universe. Thank the archangels. This is my Archangel Michael deck. So, like I said, I've always said to you guys, he's always been my right hand man. Your prayers to end it. Because the person's not meeting your expectations. So if that means you got to go to the courthouse and get the divorce because this person's stealing your time, stealing your efforts, stealing. Like they're not pouring back into you. They're just taking. This person's a taker. With no honor. Wow. And if they go broke in the process, that's not your problem either. That's why I love the divine. That's why I love them. They come through. They always come through every single time. Every time I was down and out, every time I loved and was heartbroken, every time I got played, every time I got heartbroken, stomped on, friggin' disrespect, whatever the case was. And I asked God, like, yo, get me out of this. Get me up out of here. They came through. They came through with the tower. They knocked it down. Look. They came through. Your answers are being prayed, and here comes their message. Wow. I just love. Whoa. I missed it. Look. They have a message for you, feminine. You see that? They have a message for you. Whew. That this is the truth. Oh shit. Sorry. That's the truth. Okay? This is who you've been dealing with. An unemotional, inadequate person that they just can't do it. They're just not capable. They want you to have faith on a real man, a real abundant partner, a person that's going to be stable. This is the King of Pentacles. They want you to have faith that they can bring this to you if you let it. This man will court the crap out of you. Like you think you calling that courting with this guy that didn't even probably know how this person considers courting. Like courting to this person is Netflix and chill. Courting to this person, like this person I feel like this person in the beginning maybe took you out to dinner one time, and like wherever they took you out to dinner was like, it wasn't special. It was like, and that's fine, okay. But my thing is like, it's like, this person's basic, okay? And then after the relationship got together, it's like this person didn't even know how to court anymore or like really put effort in the relationship at all to like, you know what I just saw in my mind? I saw a feminine getting dressed up and like having an idea to go somewhere with this person. And this person made this feminine feel like she wasn't good enough to go do these things with her, like she wasn't worth the effort, like or they were just like, no, I don't want to go do that. And it's like, it was just very selfish, like a very selfish reaction when this person, when the feminine was trying to bond with this masculine or trying to show this masculine like, hey, let's go do something together, like, and do something special, you know what I mean? Because all they do is be home, they work, go home, and then like there's nothing that's reinvigorating the relationship to keep it spicy, okay? And this person just didn't like, And it was like, I think after that, that's when you realized, like, I feel like that was the moment you either fell out of love or realized that, like, but still kept being in denial. Okay, like we're not gonna deny the fact that like you still, it just seems like it's okay. Okay, there's no judgment, but like I feel like there was this moment where you there was that too. Like I'm seeing there were like several incidents that occurred, okay, where you had made your attempts and realized this person kept rejecting those attempts. All right, and now you're like at the end, and you're holding on to like literally like a string. Wow, look at this, the way this string is here, and I never usually have it like that. It's like this. It's like on a freaking string. Like there's not much holding it together at this point. Like before, you know, it could have still had a rope, you know, but now you're hanging by a thread. So Divine saying, listen, we heard your prayers. Just trust and believe that we will bring this to you if you let it go. If you just give it to us, give this person that you thought was like what love was, or what you think you can't be better than this. Listen, trust us. I promise you. Trust us, and I promise you we'll bring you a very abundant partner who's just like you, who wants to do these things, who knows how to love, who knows how to court, who knows how to do certain things, that knows how to do the basics. There are, what, 17 billion people on this planet, okay, and you worried about this fool? You worried about this fool that doesn't even have any heart for you? Tell me how that works, sis. Tell me how that works. That knows how to court you, that knows how to love you, that will fight for you, that will never reject you, that will never make you feel like if you want to go do something with them, that they're going to make you feel like what you're asking is too much. No. This is the courting card. Trust the divine. And that's it. I said what I freaking said, and I'm out. Whoever this message is for, you are worthy, you are loving, you are kind. Your good nature did not go unnoticed. Okay, that's why if you trust the divine, they're gonna bring you something good. Okay, they're gonna bring you something. Tell me something good. Is that how it goes? Give me something good. Alright, I gotta do my TikTok reading for Aquarius. So, that's it, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming. If you'd like a reading, you can shoot me an email, or you can send me a message on TikTok. Go right to my TikTok. It's, hold on. It looks like this. Oh my God. My TikTok's been popping too lately because I've been trying to change the dynamic of my profile, but it's at the Alchemist Tarot. Okay, it looks like that. So you can send me a message through there if you'd like. Just go on TikTok, type in the Alchemist Tarot, and send me a message. And you could just ask me your question there. $50. Okay. And I'll do a video just like now. I'll do a video. I will send you the video and go from there. Okay. Peace, love. I love you guys. Bye, guys.